On the 20th anniversary of the murder of Azem Hajdari, his former associates, accredited diplomats in Tirana and left-wing MPs commemorated the life of the leader of the student movement. The President of the Assembly of Kosovo has chosen to speak from the Albanian capital on the issue of the border between Kosovo and Serbia, stating that Kosovo's statehood and territory are non-negotiable. Mayor Veliaj has distributed free textbooks to the children of families in need. He praised the fact that the staff of the municipality joined the initiative to help children in need. Good evening, it's 6 o'clock on Wednesday, the 12th of September 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. September 12th, 20 years ago, was marked by the killing of one of the most important figures of the December 90 movement, one of the founders of the Democratic Party, Azem Hajdari. President Ilir Meta, former Prime Minister Sali Berisha, opposition leader Lulzim Basha, MPs of the Socialist Party, diplomats, family members and former co-workers all remembered him through a ceremony titled The Dream of Azem and Albania Like Europe. The ceremony was opened by his daughter, Rudina. President Ilir Meta, a student of the movement in 1990, praised the figure of Azem Hajdari. Azem Hajdari is regarded as a figure that has left the mark of his values and courage and for the collapse of the communist system. After the symposium, the former senior official of the Democratic Party, Besnik Mustafa, who read a letter to Azem, did not spare his criticism for the Democratic Party of today. The symposium for Azem Hajdari's 20th anniversary, where memories from his friends were shared, was followed by homage to the memorial at the place where he was killed on the night of September 12, 1998. Homage was also attended by opponents of Lulzim Basha. Astrid Patosi and Ridvan Bode preferred not to shake hands with the head of the DP. The homage was carried out near his grave at the Deshmorete Kombit Cemetery. Chair of Socialist Party Parliamentary Group Talent Bala criticised the lack of attendance in parliamentary commissions and especially the lack of attendance of the Integration Commission. Bala said that the opposition has been entrusted to lead two of the most important commissions for integration and should assume their responsibilities. The opposition must be involved in their responsibility towards the Integration Commission and the National Integration Council, two institutions that we have entrusted to them. The appeal is beyond any political commitments or small political agendas. At least for these two important institutions of the Assembly, the opposition should allow its representatives to participate, said Talent Bala. In addition to the comments on the behaviour of the opposition, Bala also spoke of the issues with air traffic. Bala said that there have been some flight delays lately and citizens are being compensated for these delays. The rights of persons who were denied boarding or who should be compensated for their flight at a certain time will be. There were many Albanian citizens, even MPs, who expressed their concern. I think we, as a Commission, must request in writing to the Civil Aviation Authority for an explanation as to why these delays occurred, said Talent Bala. The Commission voted on the working calendar using the majority votes and also discussed the European Commission's report on the Air Code for the Republic of Albania. The crisis in politics which has erupted in Kosovo as a result of the border correction proposal has forced the Speaker of the Assembly of Kosovo and the Deputy Prime Minister to hold meetings with Albanian political leaders. The Speaker chose the premises of the Albanian Parliament to make it clear to Serbia that Kosovo's statehood and territory are non-negotiable. Meanwhile, the Albanian Parliamentary Speaker Gramoz Ruci called on politics in Kosovo to have their positions unified. Former Prime Minister Berisha called for unity in Kosovo as well after the meeting with Kosovar officials. Berisha added that any ideas for a change in border are plans to contribute to the creation of Greater Serbia. The Kosovar Deputy Prime Minister expressed confidence that Pristina will manage to resolve this issue with dialogue. The Kosovar delegation also held meetings with other Albanian political leaders. In the absence of the opposition in the Media Commission, majority MPs expressed concern about the problems faced by citizens after the decision of the Audiovisual Media Authority to discontinue providing the analogue signal in Tirana and Durrës. According to the deputy head of the Commission, the termination of the analogue TV signal should not have been done without ensuring citizens had been provided with digital decoders. We have a situation with the Audiovisual Media Authority regarding digitisation, and we have been following the problems that have been occurring these days as a result of the analogue to digital switchover in Tirana and Durrës. You saw the decision made by Audiovisual Media Authority to move the decoders timeline. In fact, I think this is an institutional responsibility for independent bodies that act right when they have a situation of incomplete access of citizens to be equipped with a decoder, but we should also discuss with Audiovisual Media Authority what it will do to bring a close to this task they have undertaken. So I propose a meeting at the headquarters of the Audiovisual Media Authority, said Milva Ekonomi. The Audiovisual Media Authority has decided to postpone the signal interruption until January 15 to give citizens the time to be equipped with decoders. Despite public awareness, the Deputy Chair of the Commission said that the process of digitisation should continue, but care must be taken. Milva Ekonomi also asked for a meeting with Audiovisual Media Authority members to discuss the process. Overdue liabilities arising from accidents continue to be a problem for Albanian citizens. During the discussions on reporting at the Commission on Economy and Finance, the Financial Supervisory Authority Director, Ervin Koçi, stressed that up until September 10, 2018, insurance companies have made only 59% of the payment of arrears from the compensation fund, amounting to about 541 million lek of reparations. For 2018, it is about 67 billion lek, with 923 million lek in arrears that need to be executed and 745 million lek for insurance events that are in the process of trial and do not yet have a final decision. Payments made so far by all companies for the compensation fund are 541 million lek, or just 59% of the value determined by the board's decision on arrears, said Ervin Koçi. The head of the Economy Commission, Erion Brace, called for all obligations to be cleared by January 1. According to Erion Brace, the distribution of compensation has become a corrupt process, and as such, he warned that he will also seek an investigation from the high state control. We understand it has become a totally corrupt instrument. If you make the reference to the date when the accident supposedly occurred, there is no such thing happening. There, everybody who knows somebody, who has a friend, who is an MP or a governor, gets money. This is a shame, said Erion Brace. The compensation fund approved by the Board of Authority for 2018 amounts to about 1.68 billion lek. The Mayor of Tirana handed free textbooks to 4 children of Agron Hoxha's family in the village of Ndroç. I am very happy that the Prime Minister and the Minister of Education decided to start an innovation in Albania and give you free textbooks, said Erion Veliaj. Mayor Veliaj underlined that this initiative aims to help all families. At first, I was wondering, can free textbooks actually change something? But when you think that a package of books costs 20,000 lek, and when you have 4 children, anything that can help is highly appreciated. So I wanted to come by myself, and I chose your family because God blessed you with 4 daughters. Any kind of help the government can give, not only to grow, but also get good results with lessons, books, tools, we will provide. I am glad that the municipal colleagues also joined in aiding with clothes and other needs so that your daughters can go with joy to their first day of school, said Erion Veliaj. In addition to improving the conditions in the current buildings, the Tirana municipality is also continuing its work on the construction of 17 new schools with a view to eliminate, once and for all, teaching across 2 shifts. Two days after the work begun, Ministers Damian Jiknuri and Ditmir Bushati accompanied the head of the Road Authority, Afrin Cendor, inspecting the Shkodër Muriçan Road. Its reconstruction is being carried out thanks to a cooperation agreement with the World Bank. 1.5 billion lek has been allocated for this axis, which connects Lezhë with Shëngjin. The project is not the only one in Shkodra, as the Medja Fush Ares and Hani Hotit Tamar roads will also begin soon, where drainage systems will be added. Gendro also announced their financial value amounting to €4.5 million. This served to give an answer to the problems created by blocking the works in the bypass of the city and Veliaj road as a result of expropriations. According to Minister Jignuri, the leader of ARA, the fault lies with the municipality of Shkodër. The Shkodër-Muritan road stretches a length of 14 kilometres and connects Albania with Montenegro. The road will be completed within 5 months. And that's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join me again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. Once again, on behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.